What's keeping Hector? That terrorist fellow is growing exceedingly restless. I've never met a chap so hell-bent on causing such a fracas. A cracking shot, though. We really could use someone like him on the force.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, boss. Let me bring you up to speed.
Lambert. T.
Sit tight. Just go and see how my tea's coming along.
How's that tea coming along?
I have 2 top men working on it as we speak.
While you're at it, get me a sandwich.
What kind?
Well, you know how allergic I am to anything without meat in it. Do you know anything about this turd nugget?
I've been compiling notes towards building a complete character profile of the suspect.
This should be good.
I really think I'm close to a breakthrough.
Description?
16 to 84 years old, first language English, likely male though, possibly female.
Oh, that narrows it. So, it could be anyone except your gran.
We haven't ruled her out.
History?
All signs say the perpetrators are local, though might be from overseas, and chances are good he was once a child.
Lambert, if you were twice as smart, you'd still be an idiot. Anything to gain an advantage.
He's very good with a sniper rifle.
I mean our advantage, you spaz.
Oh, nothing then.
Keep up the work.
Will do, boss. Pop back later, I may have a few more insights.
Oh, more insights. I'll be sure to stop by. That's Chief Superintendent Meeks. Grade A ball grinder and all around nice chap. That's Jarvis, assistant to Meeks. He hangs round him like a stench on vomit. That's Lambert, my thick as a plank standard issue partner. Hey, Jarvis, there's something on your nose. It's brown and smells like Meeks' arse.
Oh, ha ha, very funny. Why don't you go and take a long walk into the line of fire?
Why the hell am I here?
Ah, Hector. I do hope you don't mind being pulled off your current case.
No worries. I polished off the last bottle of my current case last night, in fact.
Jolly good then.
Dealing with people isn't really my thing.
I know this isn't your usual cup of tea, but the situation called for your particular brand of problem solving. Besides, all the other hostage negotiators are dead.
So, whose brainwave was it to stick me in the line of fire?
Jarvis's notion, actually, seemed to think that you were the perfect fellow to take the reins.
Jarvis, was it?
Indeed. Adamant he was. Thought you would be ideal. Have to say, I agree, your people skills are top-notch.
Does the vile beast have any weaknesses I can exploit?
I'm afraid we don't know a whole lot, what with him locked down inside that building.
I was talking about Jarvis.
Ha! Oh, you too.
What's the status on the situation?
It seems some unsavory scoundrel has holed himself up in that building with a bevy of hostages and is hell-bent on ruining my day.
I'm going back to bed.
Worked another all-nighter at the station, Hector?
Yeah, could say that.
Your dedication to the cause is inspiring. but nonetheless, I need this siege resolved forthwith. Have we made any progress? So far, we've come up short. Nobody's lived long enough to get any information out of him. Can we demolish the building? Good God, man, there are civilians in there. And your point is? What about sending in the twat team? I'm hesitant. They're a bit too gun-heavy for my liking. Isn't that the point? Hector, do I need to remind you what further civilian deaths from police negligence will do to my chances of a knighthood? What about the snipers? Any visuals? Not a sausage. Ah, you're just giving me a great idea. I could really go for a sausage supper. You're referring to our we negotiate with terrorists policy.
We usually drop trout quicker than a sailor on leave in these situations.
Well, you know, normally I'd jump at the chance to hand over a large sum to make this all go away, but the budget's a little pinched at the moment. I thought we had some sort of terrorism slush fund. Yes, about that. I'm afraid the slush fund was eaten into slightly by last year's policeman's ball. Sweet Jeremy tap dancing Christ, a jar of pocket change? Those chocolate fountains don't come cheap. But what am I meant to do with this? Tempt him down to the Palladium for a few goes on the tuppenny nudgers? I'm sure you'll use it to the best of your ability. There's a good chap.
I can't combine those things. That's the way to the hostage building.
Game's over, blood clot. Crawl back into your hole so I can go back to bed.
Give me one reason not to add you to the pile.
Because I've still never been to Wolverhampton.
What kind of a reason is that?
You said one reason, didn't say that to be a good one. I've got better things to do than talk to you.
What could possibly be more important than the future of your beloved town?
Breakfast.
Just think of me as a vacant body with a gun.
We can do this the easy way, the hard way, or the very easy way.
I've got a better idea, fool. Let's do this my way.
Damn it, that's the hard way. Good day, sir. My name is Detective Inspector Hector, and I will be your negotiator.
Finally, polite, respectful, good sentence structure. The voice of a man who can get things done.
How's this for getting things done? Lads, I would fire all three.
I'm a better shot than your men, but I only plan to count to one.
Stand down, boys. Delay that order. My main concern is for the safety of the hostages.
Is it now? How ludicrously noble.
I'd like to tell the hostages a joke to lift their spirits.
Really? That's not necessary.
What did the blonde terrorist say to the prison warden?
What?
Oh, please stop violating me with your drugs and yet again, prison warden!
That one almost got a chuckle.
Look here, pustule. You've got to talk to somebody.
Why should it be you?
And Have you taken a look around? Everyone else have least shorter than their arms.
I suppose you're right, and you seem to be the one who wears the trousers around here.
Who are you?
In case you haven't noticed, what with all the killing and all, I'm a terrorist.
That, I gathered, but I was hoping for your name and full contact details.
How about a little story instead?
Is it gonna be a long one?
I once was in love with a town called Clappers Rink. It had a charm about it, an underlying grace no other city in Britain could parallel. It wasn't perfect, no place ever is, but I continue to believe that under its scruffy exterior there beat a good heart. But as a steady influx of crime, corruption, and immorality swept across its face, it has let me down, time and again. I watched through tears as it swiftly descended into the dung heap of moral misfortune it is today. I looked on like a father, observing his own son grow up to be a complete moron.
God, save it for your childhood memoirs.
You police! You police are the worst of all! Taking bribes, turning backs, letting your town become a den of sin. Not a decent one among you. I used to think, what could one man do against a tide of evil, hatred, and wickedness? Where before I'd simply stand idly by and watch the town sink even lower into the earth, today I will stand by no more. Today, something will be done.
And what's that?
What?
Today, what will be done?
This is being done. Lad, sex and life, you're as thick as the rest of them.
What do you want?
The first intelligent question you've asked all day.
I assure you it was entirely out of self-interest.
I have a list of demands, of course.
Should I get a pen?
My first demand is as follows.
I still need a pen.
The spine and heartbeat of a decent, hard-working town is its clock tower. Punctuality drives efficiency, efficiency drives ambition, and ambition drives pride. Get the town clock ticking again, shining above its citizens as a steadfast reminder of industry and social order.
I don't know anything about clocks.
My second demand, pornography.
Oh, hold on, I think I've got some in my car.
Pornography is eroding the moral fibre of society. Its omnipresence pervades our televisions, our computers, our mobile phones. We're saturated by it. An example must be made. I want the hub of the Clappers Rink porn industry shut down.
You don't mean...
Yes, the Exotico.
You monster! Damn you to hell!
My third demand. Besides myself, I can think of only one man trying to do good for this community.
Oh, stop, please. You're embarrassing me.
There's a dedicated and optimistic fellow running an independent information booth in front of Cottage Park. He has repeatedly taken a brilliant beautification plan to town council for funding and has been repeatedly denied. Speak to the man, find out what he needs, then get it for him.
Oh, there's me pen. What were you saying?
Those are my demands. Come back when you've completed them. I have nothing more to say.
Well, I've got something to say to you, Pup Cube. Hello? Hello? Sir.
Well, that went better than I thought it would. Still breathing anyway. So where am I supposed to be going again? Oh, a map, that should help.